Did you know that publishing an open educational resource, an OER, doesn't automatically release it into the public domain? It's protected by copyright law by default. So how do you know what you are and aren't allowed to do with an OER? And what if a license is attached to it? Let's dive into copyright and licensing from a user's perspective. If an OER is published without a license, the main principle of copyright law applies, which means that the rights holder or author has the exclusive right to use the work. So if you want to use it too, it's highly likely that you'll need to ask permission first. This is when a license comes in. It allows you to use an OER in ways that would be restricted under copyright law. Before using an OER, always read the license. Creative Commons licenses, for example, have 3 different open licenses that allow anyone worldwide to use, modify, and share the OER for any purpose. The license may also come with an attribution obligation where you must credit the author. Fortunately, in the case of Creative Commons, this is very straightforward, and there are handy little icons that tell you what you can and cannot do. As a user, you must respect the terms of the license.
I think a lot of people think that by publishing open license, the author just gives up of any right. That's not true.
In summary, here are some tips for using OERs. If there is a license, always read it. Don't assume that everything you find on the web is in the public domain. Always give attribution to the author, even if it's not required by law or the license. It's good practice and the right thing to do. Respect the author's integrity and reputation when publishing a derivative work. Don't put your name on something created by someone else. And be sure there's no intent to cause harm with your work. Be aware that other laws besides copyright may apply. Always respect personal data and privacy. If you combine resources from different authors with different licenses, you may have to publish the entire work, adhering to whichever is the most restrictive license being used. You might, however, encounter situations where this rule of thumb doesn't apply. But as long as you read the licenses and act accordingly, you'll be fine. Most importantly, never use someone else's work in a way not permitted by law or foreseen in the license. And when in doubt, always ask permission from the rights holder. Congratulations! You've made it through the legal jungle of copyright and licensing.